Peace, kings and queens. I hope that you're doing well. I've been inspired to just give a little moment here. The shirt that I'm wearing actually gave me the inspiration. It's my t-shirt I actually helped design for the college that I work for at HBCU. So, cost, nevertheless. Okay, so the last time I uploaded a message, it was in regards to my beloved father and some of the lessons that I gained. Still unpacking because it's still as if it happened yesterday, but there's so much that teaches us in moments in life. And as I've gathered, I share. So one of the things that I had to endure during that time was my own sickness. Like, it was so much stress that my body and my mind and my blue soul was enduring. I was like the walking wounded and didn't know it. So I was diagnosed with diabetes. I believe it was 2021, months after my father transitioned, just in wanting to take it to a next level of some different levels of care. And so getting sought out with my doctors, making sure I'm up to date with all my appointments. And so I'm like, okay, here's this journey that I now have to go on. I know what triggered it, and now I have to manage that. In addition to, it just helped me to pay attention to my diet. Of course, I didn't have an issue with that, but it never hurts to revamp, reorder, reorganize, get that stuff together. So I focused and sought Holy Spirit on wisdom on all of that. And why that's relevant, I'm actually finishing up an appointment for some blood work. One of the reasons why I requested it is because I'm checking my A1C. So backdrop, yes, back in 2021, diagnosed and just went on this heavy focus of de-stressing and, of course, making sure that I'm putting the right things in my body so that I can be who I'm called to be. There was a cost that came with the pain, and there was a cost that came with me not managing my stress the way that I needed to. That it was, and then just some things in life, for the oil that will manifest later, there's a cost. And so I know for me personally, that was a part of my sacrifice. I had to change a lot of stuff, even mentally. I still have to do those things now, how I carry things mentally. But I wanted to encourage you in that even though that you go through things in life and there is a price to pay sacrifice wise, everybody's sacrifice is different. It's only temporary, and it is for a season, and it's a lesson to be learned, and you can teach others. So for me, I've been able to share different ways to be mindful, because I literally do that still to make sure that all is well. And so in getting this appointment, I'm actually excited about it to see what my A1C is, because since that time that I initially got diagnosed, I had to go instantly on insulin shots. I mean, my natural father, I remember being in ICU with him. I believe it was during Christmas time, a couple years prior to that, with his blood sugar through the roof, plus 500 plus, not coma, but comatose kind of like symptoms. When it's really high, it will have you out your mind. And so we in ICU, I'm scared. And here I am, fast forward to 2021, checking my blood sugar, and it's similar numbers. Meanwhile, I didn't know. So, okay, I had to go on insulin, giving shots to myself. So I go from not taking medicine at all to having to give myself a shot every day. So not fun. It was a cost. I didn't focus on that because I was determined to not be on medication long or have this I don't care what the doctor say. I know who God is. So that was my attitude. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do and do it well. And so my journey going from taking insulin shots to navigating down to the pills, the metformin, taking 2 a day. Okay, so I needed to see what my body was doing, how am I progressing with my stress management and the things that I'm doing to ensure that the numbers are correct. And I could shift down to now 1 pill a day. And then I shifted, and mind you, the time frames in between is either half a year to give my body time to tell me if it's needing this medication or not. Am I doing something right or wrong, to make adjustments here or there, to reorganize, to get things together. And so I made great progress. I wound my cell phone down to taking 1 pill every other day. And my A1C, my blood sugar, not even having to check it every day, but the blood tells it all. And my test always came back well within range, lower than a 6.0 consistently. I think I may have hit 6.2, somewhere in the mix in there. Way better than a 12, way better than a 9. Okay, so now I hit to the point where I want to see what my body is doing. No medication at all. So for about 3 to 4, maybe even 5 months at this point, no meds. I want to see with this blood work that I just got taken, took, what it's going to tell me. And it could be a little nerve-wracking. I'm okay with knowing that I might have to start back taking these pills. I mean, I take a multivitamin because Holy Spirit told me to. So I have a problem with doing that. But I'm just telling you the journey of what it cost me, because here I am trying to heal other people and pray for other people. And I'm sick too. So let me make sure that I'm doing the things that I need to do so that if I'm coming to you, I'm not a hypocrite. That's the type of leader I choose to be. And so I pray my strength. I'm encouraged because I expect that I'm still within range, that I can have this diagnosis removed from my life and not be bound, because that is not his will for my life. And if I have to go a little longer, I'm not speaking that over myself, but if I have to continue to take this medication, I will. I understand that there's a cost to my wellness to maintain that. It came at a shock and a Mack truck hit to my life. Nevertheless, it unveiled wisdom that I needed to live a healthier life, so that I can take to carry the torch of joy and that legacy that my father instilled in me, and many others, of course. But I just wanted to, this shirt that I helped design by the will of the Father inspired me to remind you that there is a cost, but it might be temporary, but there's a reward on the other side. So for what I invested on the front end, I'm about to reap. And so when I get my my good news of my blood work being good and all that stuff, I'm gonna let you know. It is not because he is no respecter of persons. I just choose to trust him. I just choose to hold on to my victory and fight for it and put time in. That's my sacrifice of that's the cost that I was referring to, a little bit of that. But don't be discouraged by the cost. Don't be discouraged. Be encouraged that the reward shall be greater. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. It's not cliche. It's about understanding what we really have inside of us and doing what it takes for it to manifest out. In the blessed name of Yeshua, all things shall be well, because it is well. And it is so, like my bishop always says. Love y'all to life. I'll see you next time. Yes, until next time. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your life. I wish all things well for you and yours. Feel free to donate or sow, if led, into this good ground. Let's continue to make an impact together, one day, one moment, one conversation at a time. Bless.